How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the commercial. Today I want to do a part two of a previous video I made about the inner child and why I think that it's important to stay connected to your inner child. Because at the end of the day, we live in a world where everybody is taking everything serious. Everything is just the worst for a lot of people, and people are not realizing that they have an inner child, a damaged child, a traumatized child in them that wants to be free and express itself freely. Once the world starts to realize that the inner child needs love too, you know, and the world comes together to cultivate a society where the inner child is being attended to, I think that we will always and forever be in states of, you know, happiness and just joy and peace. You know what I mean? We live in a world where we kind of indulge in a lot of impure things as we get older. That kind of makes it harder for us to reconnect as easily to the inner child. So, with trying to reconnect with the inner child in the first place, it'll usually take a lot more time to kind of realize that, like, yo, I went through a lot of things as a kid and I need to heal those parts of myself in order to express the feeling of gratitude you once did for life as a kid. You know, as a kid, you probably were grateful for the littlest, simplest things, and then you got older, and then you realized that you would indulge more. You would indulge more. You would need more to, maintain a level of happiness. You know what I mean? But as a kid, you never really needed much to be happy. As a kid, you never really needed anything other than just life itself to maintain a level of happiness. I do believe that social media in a way has a part in it plays a part in how much we're grateful for, because as you get older you start to realize that social media exists. So you join it, you join Instagram, you join Twitter, then you just fall into the trap of comparing your life with other people. And doing that is extremely detrimental to your mental health, firstly, because you're going to look at other people, and if they have more than you in terms of material possessions, then if you're a material person, it's going to bother you. Just the overall ego, I believe, that comes with having a social media and trying to flex on people like your life is perfect. You know what I mean? So like these things like social media um have a play a role in, like, suppressing your inner child in a way. You know what I mean? Because as a kid you didn't really have an ego. There was nothing to flex. You didn't have any material possessions. You were a kid, you didn't have money. But besides not just having money, I don't think we needed it necessarily to sustain any level of happiness. I only got on Instagram, social media, in grade 9, and I never really, compared my life or even seen other people as competition, because I was a happy kid, never really needed it to begin with, but I decided to go on it. But, as time went on, as I was getting more and more active on the app, I realized that, like, I would compare my life and what I had going on with other people's lives and what they had going on. And I realized, like, that wasn't doing anything for me. It wasn't building me up. It wasn't accomplishing anything. It wasn't doing anything but harming me and harming my purity that I, you know, had when I was a child. You know what I mean? Um, so yeah, remember that things like social media play a big role in how you view yourself and how you view the world. You know what I mean? So if you go on social media and you're looking at, like, other people flexing, I mean, obviously it's about how you take it, right? It's like if you see a dude with a Lamborghini on social media and you feel jealousy, rather than inspiration to achieve that one day, then that's on you, of course. But I also don't think that it's okay to be constantly viewing other people's lives rather than living your own life. You know what I mean? And getting your life together and focusing on what's real and what's in front of you. You know what I mean? So that's my point. That's what I'm trying to say. But again, circling back to the point where I was once a person who didn't see, the world through the lens of like stress or like anxiety or like anything like that. I mean, obviously you get older and responsibilities happen, but it's just sad, man. I see a lot of people complaining about everything. Once they get older, they just realize that it's like you gotta now just be a responsible, you know, unhappy person. That's like um the generalness of how it feels to be an adult. You have to be responsible, and if you're not strong enough, I guess unhappy. But I'm just realizing that the more we connect with our inner child and we do things to cater to the kid that we were once, I believe that we could once again regain that clarity and that gratitude for life. You know what I mean? I think we do a lot of things that harm us and take away our innocence, which again affects the possibility and the possibility of us connecting to our inner child again. But I think just becoming more aware of like the things that we do and how they affect us and how they affect the way we think, how we like view the world, everything. This is like a full on reorganization of life. Like that has to take place when it comes to, you know, seeing the world differently. You don't want to just let these programs affect you without, you becoming aware of them and then realizing that like in order to regain my sense of, innocence and, purity, because I think that's what most people should be striving for. you know there's a quote: be as innocent as a dove but as cunning as a snake. I believe that's how it goes, but it portrays like how adults should be. You should still be innocent, man. You shouldn't be any less innocent as you were when you were a kid. But when you get older, you just get wiser and you just know how to move. And hopefully, you don't ever have to like do anything illegal to get by. But I believe that with the right mindset and the right heart, you know, if you move with righteousness, I think that you'll be taken care of. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I just wanted to make a part 2 because it's a really deep conversation, and I believe that everybody needs to hear about the inner child and why it's important to reconnect to it. So yeah, thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe and like. I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.